are here with another Talkin with Kenneth. We have a special guest. I will let him introduce himself.
Hello, everyone. I am Louis Santos, aka the Incredible Wolverbat or the Comic Book Guru. I've been friends with Kenneth since sophomore year, and pretty much we just talk crap and be stupid and try not to cause trouble for nobody. We probably do. Um, so I'm a big geek for like comic books and video games and movies and stuff like that. And I'm always, every time if you ever were to see me, I'd be always wearing a comic book shirt and making a lot of movie references, or Kenneth would or Derek would, but no one knows who Derek is. But besides that, yeah, that's about it. Oh yeah, if any, I'm not. Should I give my age?
It doesn't matter. I don't even know if they
It
know
doesn't matter.
mine. I'm 17, by the
Anyway,
way.
I'm old. Let's just say that in a way. I'm not old like I'm a freaking.
He's not
But
a pedophile yet.
I'm a young adult. Let's just say that. Anyway, yeah, that's all I really can say. So yeah,
Alright, thank you, Louie. So,
yeah,
Louie, you're going to
yes.
be involved in a number of our videos from the future, right?
I hope so. Yes, yes.
Louie, you still there? I think we lost you.
Yeah.
Alright, I thought we lost you.
Yeah.
Uh,
No, I'm here.
So everyone, he's probably going to be doing some videos too because he apparently has a computer, even though he lied to me and said he didn't. Uh,
Yeah.
I will give him. He'll be able to post videos on his own if he wants. He'll know. I'm gonna give him the account information for our YouTube channel. Let him get what he wants in. All right, enough with that. Now, Louis, tell us a bit about your more home life. How often do you play games?
Well, it depends if I'm in the mood for it. Most of the time, every day if I can, even if it's like an hour or two.
Hmm.
Um, and sometimes if it's like on the weekend or something like that, I'll play for most of the day. Um,
Huh.
if I'm bored with that, then I'll just try to do something else. But I play games on a regular basis.
All right. That's good answer. Good answer. So, what is your favorite game genre? Like RPG, all that.
I see. Yeah, I mean, I really don't know, to tell you the truth, because there's a lot of good games that share those genres, and type of things, and it just really depends. Really, for me, it's not a specific genre. It depends what like. I'm a big story guy. I mean, I like
Hmm.
storytelling. I like to have like to kind of learn about these characters and see what journey they're gonna go. I mean, not like a journey like we're gonna go from here to here, but it's like a characters type of journey. Like they're this type of person, and then at the end of the game, they have transformed into something else, kind of idea, or you know what I mean, like that kind of thing, or like they have to do this mission thing, kind of like how Gears of War is, where it's like a character driven story with a lot of action, kind of idea, or with like Tomb Raider, the newest Tomb Raider, where it's got excuse me, where it's like an origin story, but she starts off like this frail kind of chick, and then at the end she's like this badass survivor warrior type chick, Um, those kind of stories and things like that. But if I have to have a favorite, if I have to choose, like say someone put a Nintendo Wii gun controller to my head and say pick your freaking favorite, I would have to say action adventure, if that's considered a genre.
I believe it is. All right, I like that the Nintendo laser gun. I like that.
Yeah, it's yeah. So,
All right, so Louis, what would be considered your favorite video game? Like just one. Just give us like which one do you enjoy the most?
can it be anything?
It can be anything. Any game you've played, just if you liked it and you
I
like it more than
really,
others.
yeah, I really, because I'm a real, everyone who knows me, I'm a big comic book fan. I love the Arkham games, the
Hmm.
Batman Arkham games. I felt that finally they did that. Rocksteady did Batman justice, and finally were able. Even though the newest one, the last game that they'll be making is Arkham Knight. Even though you didn't get to really drive the Batmobile, I just felt that the tone and the storytelling and the voice actors and all those little things they did and stuff like that really stayed true to that character. And I felt that, and actually, it was Arkham Asylum where I began to learn everything I knew about Batman. Because when you do the challenges and solve the riddles, you unlock character bios. And you find interview tapes of the characters that were in Arkham Asylum and stuff like that, and you get information on them even to the point where what was their first issue in the comics, all that stuff. And I really enjoy those games, and I play that actually on a regular basis. And but like I said, if I couldn't pick that because it was like a superhero thing, if I had to choose one that was like a video game, it would have to be either between God of War or Gears of War.
All right. Well, those are good choices, are there? GOW?
Yeah, those
All right.
share the same initials.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So, what would be considered your favorite movie?
Oh shit, that's tough. For me, I'd have to say I know this is gonna get a little crazy, but I have to say the Disney version of the Disney animated movie of Tarzan.
Really?
Um, yeah, because that's the movie that really wanted me to make movies. You know that is what showed me, even though it's a cartoon, it really showed me what uh, storytelling could be, what emotion can be, what action adventure could be. That and George of the Jungle are actually the two movies that inspired me to want to be a filmmaker. And I know it's crazy. It's like two dudes with long hair and like in loincloths fighting stuff in the jungle. But and plus I've always loved gorillas too. So letting see gorillas running around as a kid, like that's cool to me. And but if I couldn't pick Tarzan, actually I like Tarzan. That's the movie that inspired me. My favorite movie probably of all time. I'd probably have to go with the first Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark.
All right. I like that choice. All right, everybody. We're
Uh,
gonna take a quick moment for our sponsors. Air. Breathe that shit. It's good for you. And we are back from our sponsors.
okay.
All right, so Louis, now we've got your favorite genre, game, and movie. Now I saved the best for
hmm
last because I know you're the comic book guru. What's
hmm
your top rated comic book? Any comic book?
Now, this is it. Now the top. Now I have to say the top rated comic. Like, is it one or like top five or like one of those
Uh,
things, or is it
let's just go
like my
around the
number
top five.
one?
Which one will pop into your head when you think comic books?
Well, comic book. I think I have to say if you want to read comic books, I might recommend these being one of those. And it depends on what company you like. But then again, a lot of people like this character. I'd have to say Batman: The Dark Knight Returns, not The Dark Knight Rises. Batman: The Dark Knight Returns, because Batman: The Dark Knight Returns is one of the stories that were done in the '80s that helped redefine who Batman was. And this is about a Batman who is 50. I believe he's 50 or 50, like five or something. And
Mm-hmm.
it's the future of the '80s because this version of Batman is like the Adam West Batman, if you want to say that, where if he was, let's say, 30 in that time, how old would he be in the '80s? You know what I mean?
Oh
And
yeah.
he's depressed and like angry and all this stuff because how Gotham turned out to be. And the reason why he's that way because he quit being Batman because the second Robin, who's Jason Todd, ended up dying and he felt responsible for it, so he quit. And something happens to where he he's watching the news one night and starts flipping the channels, and he starts seeing these random reports of random violence is happening, and he can't take it, and he actually he hears Batman's voice talking to him, which makes him kind of wake up in a way and say, "No, this is who I am. I'm Batman." And the first night he just messes dudes up. This is the first Batman that actually threw a batter, and the batter would go through a dude's hand, or that kind of thing. And this Batman's bad. I mean, he's like 6 foot something. He looks mean. He's all ripped. Um, this is the first Joker we really got to see that was maniacal and obsessive towards Batman. And it's a 4-issue story, but what Frank Miller did with it, he actually convinced us that Batman would actually kick Superman's ass in a fight. Because if you think logical, spandex against spandex, Superman can just flip Batman, he go flying. But what Frank Miller did is he showed us that Batman, this mortal, could whip the shit out of this, pretty much somewhat invincible character just by planning it out, with tactics and shit. And but that's what I feel is when I think of a comic, I think of Batman: The Dark Knight Returns. Something about that book inspires me. When I need inspiration, I read that book, or things like that. And that book really, is what I think when I think of a comic book.
All right, all right. So, you've described all your favorites to us that I can think of so far, and you
Mm.
say you want to make videos. If you had a
Yeah, yeah.
choice, what would be your first solo video? Any game, doesn't matter.
Any game? Now, can it be a game, or could it be really anything that pops in my head? Or
Let's just go with games because we're doing game channel. Also, you can
yeah, yeah.
choose. Do you want to do just like a quick run through, like show people this game, like oh, I'm the best at this game, or I'm shit, but you gotta watch me, or do you want to do a part by part entire playthrough?
I would do a playthrough. I do a playthrough. And I do that to show people. Let's say someone need a walkthrough or something. I like to be helpful that way. But also, I would like to. So let's say if I'm playing the Arkham games, I would not only would I play it and do the walkthrough idea type thing. I would also talk about my love for the character of Batman. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff, and kind of show people who I am. Kind of show them the type of person I am,
Mm-hmm.
and you know what I mean. And then so just that's and then there'd be videos I'd probably do. Let's say if I'm playing a fighting game, where I just kind of play a few matches and talk shit, or whatever. But I would like to do like a walkthrough. Like if it's like a campaign type story, I'd like to do a walkthrough of it. That'd be my thing, and then just kind of talk, not shut up, and people have to mute it because I'm talking too much.
All right, all right. So now that we've got all your information, is there anything you want to say? Just get out there, out of your chest, off your chest.
Not really. I mean, pretty much said everything. I mean, we really could do a video of just you talking, asking me 1,000 questions. Um, but really, all I really could say is thanks for thanks for letting me be a part of this thing, and hopefully having people notice. I mean,
Louis, you're cutting out. You still there? Hold up, you're cutting out. Hold up.
just um. So what was the question again?
Uh, you were talking about uh, like, did you want to say anything? And you're saying no. And basically, 1,000 questions asking you.
Oh yes, yes. The 1,000 questions. Yeah. I mean, we really could do a video like that. But really, I have nothing to say. All I really could say is thank you. And being open and kind of accepting me in the little group that we have, and you know, being able to, have friends that actually wouldn't screw me over like a lot of my friends did in the past. You know, usually they would move or not talk to me or just use me. And like for the first time, I actually have friends who, you know, like the same stuff I do. We can bullshit and just goof off or whatever. And this is one of these friendship things I could treasure and kind of idea. And you know, being able to play games and just talk shit, and it'd be fun. You know,
All
that's all I
right.
really could say. Really, my appreciation.
Getting some emotion in these questions. I like it. Some
Yeah.
emotion. Keenan didn't show any emotion. Oh yeah. By the way, everybody, Keenan's computer is busted. In case you weren't watching the video where I said it, he's gone. If he ever gets another video, he'll be back, or another PC, but he's gone. Louie's here. Louie's better. Louie's got emotion. Very, very deep. Very deep. Alright, thank you, Louie.
You're welcome, Candy Boy.
Alright, I gotta finish up this video real quick and I'll call you back.
All right.
Alright, everybody, so highlights Louie, comic book guru, amazing friendship, videos. Stay tuned next time for another Talking with Kenneth.